Morning Year 3, it's Friday, we've made it to the end of the week, so very well done. This is only going to be quite a short video today because I think you're going to be fairly confident with being able to get on with the task today. This is something you should be familiar with from work we've done in school and also for homework, because we've set a couple of these for homework in the past as well. So today's activity is a reading comprehension. And it fits in with the work that we've been doing the last couple of days on Mary Anning, because it's all about the study of paleontology. So it gives us just a little bit more information about the study and about what it can tell us about life millions of years ago. So what you will have in today's folder is a comprehension sheet, so a text that you need to read through. Now, it's really important that you read through it. Don't just go straight for the questions and then try and answer the questions. It's always really important that you read the text, and I would say not just once, but 2 times, maybe even 3 times, so you're really familiar with the layout of it. And then when you come to look at the questions, you will then know whereabouts in the text that you need to be looking. So it will save you time in the long run if you read through it at least 2 times, maybe even 3 times. So if I show you, this is just an example one that's in the folder, because they're slightly different depending upon which group you are in. So we want to make sure that you have got the right one to read. So it will look something like this here. So paleontology reading comprehension. Now there's lots of nice bright colourful boxes on there. We talked about this yesterday in your fact file a little bit, didn't we, about the layout and how important it is just to make it look interesting for the reader rather than just having lots of writing. So there's different sections, there's different boxes there. I've got a did you know box, that was something we talked about. There's a diagram there as well. So that is the information sheet, the text that you are going to be reading. And like I say, yours might look a little different to that. But it won't look far different. So read through it, remember, not just once, twice, maybe even 3 times, just so you are happy where everything is. Once you have done that, then on the next sheet, then is your question sheet. Okay, so it says, look at the top, it says read the paleontology reading comprehension and answer the following questions. So you've got a series of questions there. Now, a couple of things to remember when you are answering questions, and this is always really good practice. So when you give your answer in a full sentence. So, for example, when it says question 1, what are paleontologists? Your sentence would begin with paleontologists are, and then you would explain what paleontologists are. Now remember, you don't have to remember all of this because you have got the text here where it will tell us what paleontologists actually are, okay, and what they do. So all of your answers will be in there. Sometimes they will be clear to see. Sometimes you might have to do a little bit of thinking to work out the answer from what you have read. Okay, but it is not a memory test. It is all there for you to either find or to work out from what you have read. But as you go through your questions, you are going to write out in full sentences so your answers are nice and clear. And it's really good practice for you on your sentence structure if you're giving it in full sentences. And of course, full sentences mean we have capital letters and we have full stops, and we will also have capital letters for names of people if you mention names as we go through your answers. Now, there is also a third sheet, which I'm only going to show you very quickly because look, this is the answer sheet. So once you have, there you go, I'm getting rid of it now. Once you have gone through your questions, then you can tick off and mark against the answer sheet at the end of your pack that you have in today's folder. So just a few things to recap. Make sure you read the text really carefully. Make sure you read the question carefully. Make sure you use the text to answer your questions, and make sure you are answering your questions in full sentences so that each of your answers is nice and clear. So I said today's video is going to be a bit shorter, just a quick recap on those things that we need to remember. So we've had quite a week this week of paleontology and fossils and Mary Anning. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been a little bit different from the creative writing that we were doing last week. Next week, completely different focus altogether, but we will be back to explain that to you next week. So enjoy today's task, have a fabulous weekend, enjoying some nice family time, and we will catch up with you again next week. So take care. Bye.